Hey, what are you doing? Quick, stop him!
Traveler! Hey! Traveler!
Marcel! What are you doing over here?
Stop resisting arrest! Cease, or we'll add another—
No, wait! I just want to ask the Traveler something. I'm not looking to run away. Please, just let me ask this one small thing.
Go on.
Thank you. I was being led away when I finally realized something. Where did you first hear the name Vache? I erased all records of that name. So, unless...
Are you still trying to prove your innocence? Give it up, you've already been convicted.
Really? You did? You're sure? You met her? But how could that be? The Fountain of Lucine? Then she's been so close to me all along. And please give me a chance to talk to her again. Just let the Traveler take me to the fountain to see her one last time. This is the last request.
What? Give an inch and you want to take a mile? Do you think serial killers get to make requests like that?
Paimon agrees. Why should we give him what he wants when he's only done a ton of super terrible things?
This request, is it worth as much to you as your life?
Of course! Wait, no. It's worth even more than my—
Humans. Will they betray the instinct to live just to satisfy spirit? Very well. I will grant your request.
Your Honor, I fear that—
I will go with him. You do not need to worry about any escape.
In that case, I shall leave him in your most capable hands.
Thank you. You're... Is this the place? You said she's here, but what do I need to do to see her?
Yeah, and even Paimon could hear her after drinking that thing. Didn't you just drink a lot of it on the stage as well? Oh, in that case...
Vache!
Ah!
Yes, that's it! So you heard it too!
Vignere, it's me! It's me, Vache!
Vache? Vache!
I'm here! Where are you, Vignere?
Hey, wait! Be careful! Hey!
Vignere, is that you? It's me, Vache! Vignere!
Vache? Why did you come? Didn't I say? You don't need to look... You look a lot older than I remember.
It's been more than 20 years. I've suffered for over 20 years all this time. Only the thought of bringing you back has kept me alive. Nothing else. I must be dreaming. Who would have thought I'd get the chance to tell you all? Vignere, you are my everything. I really don't know how I could live without...
But Vache, if you ask me, this world would be better off without you.
What are you saying?
If not for you, I would have finished my law degree and probably become a top-tier attorney one day. If not for you, I would have continued to pursue my love of the arts, and my works would have been displayed in the palace. If not for you, I would at least have been able to take care of my mother. And she would not have grown old. It's all because of your selfishness, Vache. It's all because of you.
You... Wait, you are not Vignere. Who are you?
You're right. I am not Vignere. I am the sacrifices. Every woman who died by your hand, as our bodies dissolved, our consciousnesses flowed back to the primordial sea. Our thoughts circulated endlessly within the primordial sea, and we were no longer individuals, but we became one. I'm Cressy. I'm Lemonade. I'm Azine. The only one I am not is Vignier.
Why? But then, where is Vignier?
She doesn't want to see you anymore. Every tendril of her consciousness is avoiding you. This is what you get for your selfishness. Your selfishness robbed us of our lives and our futures. But did you ever consider whether she'd want to see you do the things that you did? If she would despise... You are a liar, a heartless murderer, and a cowardly narcissist. The only thing you are not is Vignier's beloved. From the moment your first victim died and her consciousness merged with Vignier's, she has had nothing but pure hatred.
No! Vignier! She can't hate me. Let me...
You still don't understand. When I said don't look for me, that came from the real Vignier. She really doesn't want to see you anymore. But on top of that, she also said that because it's her fine. She said that because she knew that if you did come here, we will show no Vache. Vache? 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 Drown.
Finally, we have some time to do shopping. Gosh, it's really been a long time since we've been able to relax.
Huh. Well met, partner. I knew something great was going to happen when I woke up in such a good...
Even this weather can't put a damper on the demoiselle's mood.
It's a pleasure to see you both again.
Oh, hey, Navia! It's been a few days. Paimon's already started to miss you.
Oh, now that I believe. I'm easy to work with and always bring home the bacon. Who wouldn't treasure
Sounds like you're really enjoying life these days now.
It's just been one thing after the other. I've been making non-stop trips between Poisson and the courts in Sen. Everyone from Spina di Rosula organized a memorial for my father. We never held a memorial when he first died, since everyone knew that even if we held one back this time, though, everyone in Poisson, and even many people from the court, all attended.
So his name's definitely been cleared now. That's what we like to hear.
It's been the dearest wish of demoiselle.
That blasted stubborn fool. I was right to put my faith in him. I'm so glad. Oh, by the way, I ran into Charlotte just after I left the memorial service. Well, maybe it'd be more accurate to say I knew she would be there.
Huh? So you know Charlotte too?
Yeah, way back when I first became the president of the Spina di Rosula, she was all... I believe the story was called The True Heart of Darkness. Secret Tales of the Yellow... To be fair, though, it was a really flattering feature. She was trying to lean on our friendship to get me to do an exclusive piece on the serial...
Oh yeah, she told us about that. She's always been super interested.
Anyway, I told her to make sure that when she writes about you guys entering the opera house with the critical evidence, that you both sound really cool.
Now that's another thing to look forward to.
Oh, and in other news, I also took Clorand...
Oh, are you two on better terms?
While you were investigating Vache's headquarters, Clorand gave testimony on my file. It was thanks to her that we were able to turn the tide. I wanted to thank her. I mean, there's also no point in being awkward all the time.
Oh, that's great. Paimon also thought Clorand wasn't actually a bad person.
Anyway, now that the case has finally been solved, perhaps it will slowly begin to fade from the public consciousness. Oh, actually, there's still one last thing
What is it?
I should pay a visit to my father's grave and tell him the truth of what... And on top of that, just how much... That include...
Miss Navia.
Indeed.
We want to go too. We also think...
Sure thing. I'd like you two to share the moment with me. After all...
And in that case, everyone, let's be off. Considering the recent weather...
Yeah, you're right. It's been raining now. Huh. This is where my father's grave is.
Huh? There's someone there already. Wait. That figure.
Hmm?
Isn't that Nervalette? Why would the Chief Justice be here? Huh? Navia?
My apologies. I should have asked before coming to pay my respects.
Don't say that.
Sorry about that.
Oh, I was trying to say there's no need for... I wanted to show my father how much I've grown. But still, I doubt I've grown to the point that even the Chief Justice would feel...
In that case, I will stop apologizing for now.
You really could use some pointers on understanding human emotions. In any case, why did you come to Poisson?
Well, ever since that day, I've been turning a question over and over in my... There was once a time when I didn't want to believe that there could be anything more important to human... Oh, rather than that, it's probably more truthful to say I didn't believe humans were capable of resisting the most basic instinct of living things. Which is also why I didn't stop your father from beginning that fateful duel. I believed that a truly innocent man would never throw away his life like that. That there was nothing, should have been nothing more important than one's own But Mr. Callis proved me utterly and decisively, if not for his sacrifice. The serial disappearances case would have remained. Mr. Callis made the choice he did for his daughter, for his associates, and for many. And in the end, from a certain perspective, a justice that's higher than life itself. So, you asked me why I came here. I just wanted to say my apologies to Mr. Callis in person. I should have noticed all of this much sooner. This regret has filled me with a sadness that has haunted me for days. That high and mighty chair in the opera Epiclese indeed insulates one from many important things. Spina di Rosula, thank you so much for your hard work.
I'm so you're actually one of those types that's cold on the outside, but pretty thoughtful on the...
Sorry about that. Self-expression is not one of my strong...
Didn't I just say you'd...
Ah, so Navia and Nervalette, see? Let's not disturb them for now. We can wait till after. Paimon's never paid respects at someone's grave before. Huh? Oh, Paimon didn't know that was a thing. But Paimon doesn't know what she would do if she... Oh, no. Paimon hopes Miss Navia won't be too mad. Anyway, Nervalette is still standing around there. It's not often that we can catch him alone like this, so why don't we go talk to him for a bit?
Oh, it's you two. Did Miss Navia invite you to come pay your respects to her father?
Mm-hmm. We ran into Navia on the streets today, so...
I see.
Well, it's pretty hard...
Please feel free. Though outsiders, you helped us solve one of the greatest mysteries in Fontaine, and it would be my...
So, at court, the bad guys referred to that special water...
Truthfully, that name is already quite accurate. I can only surmise that Vacher and his ilk only learned of its nature and existence. There used to be a special sea on the surface of this planet. The nature of its seawater was rather different from... Most of Tevat's life forms were first born in that special sea.
Huh. So it really was where everything began.
But today, the primordial sea no longer exists on the planet's surface. What Vacher discovered must have been some kind of special case, or a remnant from a truly...
Huh. So that's how it is. Oh, you really know everything, Monsieur Nervalette. But
Indeed. Why would the primordial sea, which was known to engender and nurture life, suddenly, to be frank, that also doesn't match my understanding. Is there anything else? That the sea levels will rise and everyone will be dissolved in water, leaving Farina crying alone on her throne, but the sins of the people will be... Does that appropriately summarize the version you've heard?
that's right! It was Lenny that told us back then. And that about covers all the main points.
Yes, up to the present, I think we reached a point where we have no choice but to confront this prophecy directly. Rumors have it that this prophecy is rooted in the last words the former Hydro Archon left to the world before she passed away.
A prophecy? Of the former Hydro Archon?
2 parts of the prophecy have already proven correct. The rising sea levels, and the ability of the... Speaking of the prophecy, Farina has also always taken it quite seriously. If the rumors were true, then perhaps this prophecy is the conundrum left to Farina by her predecessor.
But with Farina being the way...
Is there anything else you'd... My apologies. My investigation has... However, I still believe the judgment of the Oratrice was not...
But you also said...
For many years, I have been quite aware that the Oratrice does not simply mechanically repeat the verdict that I give on each case. As a divinely created mechanism, the people's unified faith in the concept of justice is integrated into it. Not only can it produce the incredible power of indemnitium, but it likely also possesses other traits. Which is all to say, I've been prepared for a situation like this for a long...
So when Lenny told us that he heard a human voice from the room where the Oratrice's
I was not aware such a thing had occurred. Perhaps that could serve to prove my conjecture. In any case, I am inclined to believe that the Oratrice does have a methodology all its own. Based on Farina's reaction, I doubt even she had any idea what was going on. She managed... While we do intend to get to the bottom of this, for now, we regret to say that the Fatui Harbinger will just have to... If we did incorrectly convict him of crimes he did not commit, we will most certainly...
If you ask Paimon, the only compensation he'll want is a no-holds-barred fight with you.
Is there anything else you'd... Your sibling. Another blonde-haired traveler. If she ever stepped foot in Fontaine, I'm sure she followed our laws to the letter. And had... Is there anything else? Very well. It was my honor to... It will soon be time for me to leave this blissful tranquility be...
You really are super busy, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Crime and villainy do not have the day off. And so justice must work...
All right. Huh? Paimon just noticed that the rain has stopped. You know, we've been walking around for a while now. Why don't we go back to the Spina di Rosula base in the court of Fontaine and have a rest? Navia said something about having a place ready for us there, didn't she? Come on, let's go! Yep, here's the room, and it's empty and waiting for us as promised. Now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, no one's going to come after. Why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? Even machines in Fontaine need to stop and recharge now and then. Oh, come on, this place isn't that bad. Oh, fine. Remember that detective story Paimon read before? Well, the author is about to release a new book, so Paimon wanted to buy it as soon as it came out and have a quiet place to read it. Yippee! Then it's agreed. Come on, let's get some sleep. We'll need to be up first thing. Paimon didn't expect that style at all. Even though it's a detective novel, it's also like a social documentary. No! Paimon just spends a bit more...
Excuse me, but do you know if the Traveler and Paimon are...
Huh? Who are you? Paimon doesn't recall.
A blonde traveler and a chatty little fairy. Phew, looks like I found the
Hey, what do you mean by chatty? Paimon's always careful not to talk to.
It's an honor to meet you both. I was sent from the Palais Mermonia. Monsieur Neuvillette wishes to see you.
Neuvillette? He wants to see us again already? Huh.
I am not privy to the details. It would be best if you came to the...
If you say so.
Now that I've delivered the message, I'll
Thanks! We haven't left the room for a few days, so... Did you want to see us about something? Huh? Why were you just standing?
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss next...
Given that we've already made the trip here, you should just tell us. Bet you need a...
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, you should wait until after I tell you the details. Then the situation is this. If I'm understanding you correctly, the Snezhnayan harbinger known as the Knave has essentially requested a diplomatic meeting with you, correct? I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly... I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation out. I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's reason. We convicted one of the Snezhnayan harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. This does indeed provide an opportunity for Snezhnayan. I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation and have a preliminary plan on...
No, we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
Oh?
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. If we keep putting off... It's like a fight between two friends. If they don't...
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly, it is only superficially so. You would...
It was just an analogy. And...
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information...
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Even if the logic... Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop...
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court, but more importantly, when did I agree to join the...
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to...
Lady Farina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is...
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored. So I only hope that justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it.
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party. I assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina? Lady Farina?
Oh, yes, that's right. Just like you said, to make this tea party even more like...
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Eudex to...
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the... Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. Please don't misunderstand. The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood. Perhaps due to the reputation of the all I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The that is something truly worth cherishing.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of child.
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Iudex Neuvillette doesn't wish to waste... Yes, as you surmised. Understanding child as we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the... So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see...
An outright refusal. Very well. Okay. Why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the fortress of Meropid to see Child. It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple...
About that.
The fortress of Meropid has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to... However, if you absolutely must confirm the situation...
The knave showed up already? Well, Lenny did say that. We didn't even know that Lenny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked it.
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up...
Could the knave be?
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the knave possibly have to twist the arm of an Archon?
So maybe that's not very likely.
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the fortress of Meropid, Child recently disappeared and the details are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. Combined with the special characteristics of the surrounding terrain, I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Child.
So this is what you wanted to see us...
Yes. I would like you to go to the fortress. This was my proposal during our meeting with the knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send someone to find out about Child's situation and the knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for the time being.
So that means we bought ourselves some time.
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. Your eyes may discern relevant details there that up. And secondly, is the consideration of the...
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
I would not define it so crudely. The fortress of Meropid is not affiliated with the court system of Fontaine. Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. The fortress of Meropid may seem like a prison, but all we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security. Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That's why you need us to
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Yeah, no matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice.
You two have my sincere thanks. This matter is of critical importance. We will rendezvous at the fortress of Meropid's entrance on Erenius once you've prepared yourselves.
Prepared ourselves?
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid that living conditions inside the fortress are...
Oh, right! Even though we'll be there on trumped-up charges, we'll, on second thought, is it too late to back out?
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality of life for the sake of delivering this, you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff.
Now that's more like it! Come on, traveler, let's go eat the best meal we can find! We'll eat so much that...
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my person.
Paimon will have that, and that. Oh, and one of those too. No Fanta, thank you. That cake was pretty good. But as soon as Paimon remembered that we were about to go to prison, Paimon's stomach suddenly... Now that Paimon thinks about it, we've always been super careful, but here we are, about to willingly send ourselves... Let's just try our best to investigate everything quickly.
Oh, what is that I hear? Is it the taste of a breaking story?
Hey! You can't hear a taste!
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here, and I was planning to get some... calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. As long as you can score some juicy tidbits from the...
You know we can...
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the
No way! We would never! We're just going there to... Oh no, Paimon almost forgot that Neverlet told us to keep it a secret!
Huh? You're being arrested for... Oh. But now that I think about it, I suppose that's not completely unreasonable. That's pretty despicable.
You mean Paimon really did something that serious? Sorry, Paimon really messed up.
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, how... Oh, right. There's still a chance. Since you're going to be at the...
About that.
Oh, it's nothing difficult. All you have to do is think of a way to get... He was awarded the honorary title of Duke in Fontaine. Sounds really cool, huh? Only those who have made On top of that, the fortress of Meropid has never been under the jurisdiction of the courts. Practically nobody. If I could write an exclusive article about him.
You make it sound easy, but...
Of course. I wouldn't ask you to do it for free. So this meal is on...
All right, you got a deal. We'll do anything...
Then it's settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Paimon's so full. Well, guess we have nothing to regret now, so let's get going! Wait. Paimon just said something really ominous, didn't she?
I had no idea you could eat so much. That didn't go according to plan.
You have come, just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the fortress of Meropid from Irenaeus. Careful. You may want to step back a bit.
Whoa! So you have to go down from here? Is the prison underwater?
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths. The fortress, but do not worry, is not nearly as frightening inside as you may
Paimon hopes you're right. Don't know...
Oh, and there's one more thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress, Writhsley.
Yeah, we heard about him too. He's that...
Correct. He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to... The Duke rarely ever leaves the fortress of Meropid, but that does not mean he is not privy to all that is happening inside and outside the fortress. He is quite... All right. It's about all the time that we have to talk...
Don't worry, we won't let you do...
Good. Madeline!
I'm here, Monsieur Nervalet. These two are the newest convicts, I presume? Don't worry.
Like we would try...
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your paperwork for
Are we already underwater now? Huh. So this is what it feels like to be a criminal in Fontaine.
You two seem to be taking this pretty well. It's rare to see convicts in such a good mood.
Oh, it's you, Madeline. Why'd they...
Monsieur Nervalet personally requested I escort these two convicts. I suppose...
Well now, aren't you the lucky one? Must be nice to be on good...
Well, have you tried service with a smile? Who knows?
Yeah, right. As if. Every criminal comes through here, and even if I did smile at them, the convicts would probably just think that I'm some...
Oh, she's got a point.
Well, I've finished transferring you. You two will register here, and Miret will guide...
Yep. I'll take it from here. Okay, let me see.
That would be us!
Let me confirm your charges and sentence. Let's see. Eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy without the Archon's permission, thereby incapacitating the political center of Fontaine for a brief period.
Huh? Wait!
Just looking at the charges, it seems you two are capable of causing... And considering how fond Lady Furina is of sweets, this crime is tantamount to trying to assassinate the Hydro Archon herself. Now I've seen everything. Anyway, please stand in front of the board over there. I'll take your mug shots with my...
Oh, all right! But be sure to catch...
And we're done. Thank you for your cooperation. Next, someone will be along to go...
Huh? Rebirth?
You two are the new inmates, right? Follow me.
Oh, okay! Paimon is Paimon, and this is...
Save it. Not like I'll remember your names. Move it.
one of the guards here? Is there? Did Paimon already ask?
Why should I tell you anything? What's in it for me? This is exactly why I can't stand you fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
Credit coupons?
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying and blubbering, I guess I can tell you a few things. But next time, Mora means nothing here. Here, we use credit coupon. Coupons can get you almost anything in the fortress of Meropid. Desires? Fulfilled.
So, credit coupons are a currency that can...
It's not as simple as that. Like Moret said, everyone gets it. No matter how much money or power you had before, it means nothing once you set foot inside the fortress of Meropid. Everyone starts from the same place, and you have a chance at a new, less terrible... I guess that's the real purpose of the coupons. They symbolize truth, and this is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world, even at—
Oh, so that's what the fortress of Meropid is like.
It certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good look at the scenery now. After being away from the sunlight for so long, even the terrifying depths of the sea start to feel like home. Oh, I'm actually an inmate like you two. Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked up to earn some extra
Why aren't you answering us again?
I've told you enough for free. Any more info?
So all you care about is Mora! Wait.
Almost there. It's down through here. Your turn to give it a try.
So, we're going even deeper now? Just how deep down are we?
It's like a metaphor for your previous life, isn't it?
Our lives weren't that bad. So this is the actual entrance to the fortress of... It looks like there are other new arrivals, too. Oh, they sure don't look happy. Maybe we look too relaxed. Oh, right. We're on someone else's territory now. If we're discovered, even Neuvillette might not be able to rescue us. Hey! Don't scare Paimon! Oh, Paimon's not ready.
Look. I don't really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed.
Someone important?
Now's not the time to worry about that. Anyway, it's over there, so you just go on over there by yourself.
What was that all about? Wait a second. Are there usually so many garter mechs around here? They're already onto us?
Prisoners numbers 7459 and 7560. Welcome. Oh, no need to be anxious. These Gardamex aren't here to attack you. In fact, when I heard that you were friends of Monsieur Neuvillette, I had the Gardamex come and wait in formation.
Wait! You know about our connection with Neuvillette?
The seafloor isn't as cut off from the world as you might imagine. However, I'm afraid that I know... And as you can see, committing a crime means being sentenced here. Even if you're...
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace. Lovely weather.
Oh, greetings, my good fellow. Well, I'm willing to imagine that the weather is as good outside the sea as you say it is.
My profuse apologies. I just...
So this is the Duke.
The Traveler and Paimon, correct? Mr. Deacon here was responsible for your welcome. Outstanding. Well, Deacon, I recall we discussed fate during our last work meeting, I believe that fate, when you return to your bunk, you'll find the guards have issued some
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Your Grace. Oh, and you too. I can't believe you gave me such praise. If you need anything in the future, anything, please, come find me anytime.
Well, I believe that concludes the introductions. We've already taken it.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take my leave now.
Please, follow me. To make you feel more welcome, I'll show you around the various facilities of the...
He's going to personally give us a cure? Huh. No wonder Charlotte's so interested in him. He's one of those mysterious types. Huh.
There's no need to be so reserved. The label of criminal is nothing but one of many identities, and being criminally inclined...
Is it really okay for the warden to think like that? We're real criminals, you know.
Well, then maybe you'll be able to carve out a name and a place for yourselves in this underwater world. But before you go in swinging, please remember that in the fortress of Meropid, it's better to not call... Now, we've arrived at a very important place. The Coupon Cafeteria. You can come here and claim one welfare meal.
Welfare meal? You mean...
That's right. Criminals are essential to fortress operations, so we must guarantee that they at least have the basic means to survive.
But that's not how it was. Back in the day, it cost you credit coupons just to get for fish like you who just arrived with nothing. You'd have to go to work hungry until you earned enough coupons to eat. It was only after His Grace became the administrator that we got... Now everyone gets a square meal every day, even no-good slackers who've never picked up a wrench in their whole lives.
In the fortress of Meropid, credit coupons are the only currency, and everything must be purchased. In some sense, you could say using the coupons is a form, but trade is always conducted by people. So if we want trade here to... If nobody could even afford a meal, then the whole fortress would be up in arms. And that would only make things more difficult for me. So, rather than saying that we're giving everyone a free meal here, you should say that...
Your Grace's reasoning is correct, but what I said is... Whatever the case, hard work is rewarded here. You'd be hard-pressed to find...
Right! Paimon sees your point. By that logic... Oh, wait, no. We shouldn't drop our guard so quickly. But it seems the
let's continue this way. This place is known as the Pancration Ring. Sometimes we have criminals who have more energy than they know what to do with. So, instead of leaving them to their own devices, we've provided them with this dedicated...
Pancration matches? And you can earn extra...
But I must warn you that your sentence will be extended if you fail to restrain yourself and end up seriously injuring or killing...
So, did you set this place up too?
No, actually. I just granted approval for the organizer to use this area to build the ring, and I collect a portion of... Of course, the fees are also quite useful.
Oh. Do you mind if we ask...
Sure. Ensuring personal safety, maintaining the arena, and resolving any conflicts.
Oh, no. Paimon was just wondering if that's how you paid for everyone's...
A reasonable guess. I see you have a talent for entrepreneurship.
Oh, you hear that? Paimon has a talent! So
that is something you can discuss between yourselves later. Let's move on for now.
Your Grace. Good morning. I mean, good afternoon.
What time indeed? Time waits for no one, so it's best to keep an eye on it.
My apologies.
Jeez, that guy's so nervous.
Sorry. Forgive my...
These are the dormitories, which is where inmates sleep. The guards will inform you in the fortress of Meropid, criminals usually spend most of their time in either the production...
The production zone? What does it produce?
Not necessarily. Though working in the production zone is the most reliable way to earn credit coupons, if you have...
Wow. Wait, you're the manager of this place? And you just tell...
The fact that the fortress of Meropid has continued operating completely autonomously is proof. And as for what we produce, many of the clockwork machines seen all... Therefore, the fortress of Meropid is not only a place where criminals serve... There's no need for me to get into specifics about the production process now. You'll experience it all firsthand. Let's move on. The tour continues over this way.
You really scared me there. I didn't expect to see you here, Your Grace.
The only thing you should be seeing is the work in front of you. Stay focused and keep up the pace. Oh? Is something the matter?
It's nothing. Paimon's just... we're...